Meet Bob. Bob wants to lose weight. If Bob increases his activity levels substantially for the long term, perhaps by exercising, he will lose weight, but only for a while. Given that rate of mass loss tends to average less than 1 kilogram per month over the first weeks of an exercise intervention, and plateaus after just a few kilograms of weight loss, Bob might soon become disappointed when reading his bathroom scales. Why can't Bob continue to lose weight? A careful look at the literature shows that plateauing happens even when food intake doesn't increase and exercise intensity is maintained. For example, in the famous Midwest exercise trial, participants were under direct exercise supervision for 16 months. Men averaged 668 kilocalories of energy expenditure per session, 5 days a week, and their weight loss plateaued after approximately 8 months. Women did not lose weight at any point during the study, yet the participants exhibited no statistically significant change in daily energy intake. So how can we explain this, given that, if the body is consistently in energy debt, surely weight loss must result? I argue that energy expenditure compensation, reductions in energy expended on some biological processes to counteract increases in energy expended on activity levels, is an under-recognized compensatory response to heightened exercise. We observe energy expenditure compensation in the field. This is perhaps best demonstrated by the remarkable observations that human populations with highly active lifestyles, such as the Hadza tribe of Tanzania, hunter-gatherers who typically walk many miles and average 15,000 steps every day, have the same daily energy expenditures pound for pound as do sedentary Western populations. Exactly how is the body achieving this energy compensation? Presently, it's somewhat a mystery, but my videos shown here summarize what we currently know. Most researchers and practitioners haven't connected the aforementioned lab and field observations. That is, although when Bob first increases his activity levels, he generates an intentional mismatch between the energy he ingests and the energy he burns, and in turn loses some weight, after a while his body adaptively compensates in terms of overall energy expenditure, such that in the long run his energy intake and energy expenditure are similar, and, consequently, he only loses a fraction of the weight that he aspired to lose. Is there a realistic weight loss intervention we can prescribe to Bob that will help him beat energy expenditure compensation? Given the energy expenditure compensation takes months to manifest, I propose the idea that alternating week-long cycles of increased exercise with week-long cycles of controlled calorie intake might limit the magnitude of Bob's energy expenditure compensation, enabling him to lose weight for longer. Further details about my thesis can be found in my paper published in Biology Letters. You can download the paper at the journal's website or ask for a copy by contacting me, Lewis Halsey.